What's up? It's Beepo, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Rekka no Ken, where I'm playing through the entire game and doing this big long review along the way. Hopefully this editing is coming out okay. I'm wearing the same shirt as last video because I can record them all on the same day, which is kind of what I'm going for here. I think that'll be easier for putting out videos more regularly. In the last part, we started through Lynn's hard mode and we got through the prologues in chapters 1 and 2, and today we're going to be taking on chapter 3. Here we go! The secrets of her past revealed in the words of the two knights of Lycia. Now, to meet her grandfather, Lynn heads west to Lycia and to her destiny. A mountain range separates the Sakai Plains from Bern. There are many bandits lurking here, the cruelest of which are the Taliver. Taliver? I don't know. They wreak havoc on both Sakai and Bern, and their savagery knows no bounds. On her 10th day away from the plains, Lynn witnesses their atrocities herself. This place, the entire area is in ruins. Why doesn't their Marcus do anything to help? Taliver Mountain is home to a gang of vicious, ruthless bandits. No Marcus holds power here. My village was near here, on the other side of the mountain. My people were... The Taliver bandits came at night. It only took one night. The survivors numbered less than 10, including me. Their soulless beasts will never forgive them. Never. Lindis. I am not running away. I will be back someday. I will be stronger. I will break their swords beneath me, like twigs beneath a stallion's hooves. I will avenge my people. I'll do everything in my power. I love how Lynn is going for this story of vengeance here. And she has to learn how to become like the heir to a throne at the same time. It's a pretty good story, I'm not gonna lie. When the time comes, bring me with you. Same. Don't forget me either. Kent. Oh, you too, Beepo? Thank you. Uh-oh.
Wait right there, little lady. What are you gonna do to apologize, huh? Hey, she's quite a catch, eh, buddy? I bet this boss give us a pretty penny for her.
Yeah, she roughed me up a bit, so I figure what's fair is fair.
It's no more than she deserves.
What are we gonna do with her flying mule?
Don't you dare touch her!
What? You just watch your mouth, girly.
Do what you will with me, just let her go, please, I beg of you.
Silly twit. Pegasi can only be found in Ilia. They're rare beasts worth more than you by far. We can sell it for a mountain of gold. Let it go. Let it go? Aha! No, you can't. Come on, let's move. What's this? Be on your guard, Lindis. There seems to be some sort of commotion over there. That's it. That could be is that a Pegasus? Florina? Is that you, Florina? Ah, Lynn! Florina! What were you doing at a place such as this? Lynn! Is it really you? Come now, no crying. I'm sorry. You are acquaintances? She's my friend. This is Florina, a Pegasus knight in training from Ilia. She's a little uncomfortable around men. Tell me, Florina, what happened here?
Well, when I heard that you had left, I decided to follow you. Then I saw this village. I flew down to ask if they had news of you. I didn't see these two and, well...
Did your Pegasus land on them?
Well, a little.
You heard her. She admits her fault. She stepped on my friend and now she's got to pay.
Did you apologize, Florina? Yeah. I told them I was sorry many times over. They just wouldn't listen.
Don't cry. It's all right.
Lynn.
Listen, she's obviously sorry. Can't we just let this pass? You don't appear to be injured or anything. No chance. The girl goes with us, by force if need be. Hey, come on out now, boys. The men are fair game, but don't put a scratch on the girls.
Oh, geez. Beepo, we've got to fight back. Lynn, You're a Pegasus Knight, aren't you? You can fight, can't you? Yes. Listen carefully, Beepo. We're facing bandits. They're underlings, but we can't take them too lightly. Let's clear them out here. Are you ready? The layout around here might make it difficult to fight. The same holds true for our foe, too. If we use these walls just so they may ensure our victory. Lynn, who's that? This is Beepo. He's still an apprentice, but he's my tactician. Oh, I see. Beepo, I'm pleased to meet you. All right, so welcome to chapter 3. I already forgot the name of this chapter. What was this called? Band of Mercenaries. What a boring name for a chapter. All right, so these are the first instances of a village. Remember, these are villages, not houses. Villages, if you visit them, I'm going to visit this one with Lynn. Oh, actually, no, I'll visit it with Kent, because he can move after. Leave our village alone, you cruel thieves. Go away, we've no gold left. Stay inside, everyone. I'll go see what's happening. Oh, it's the music. Huh? Who are you? You came to warn us? There's fighting, you say? Bandits? Many thanks, friend. My name is Will. I'm a traveler like you. These villagers have been kind to me. Let me fight with you. Like I've been saying, and what this episode's topic is kind of going to be about, is that I mentioned it in the last episode, but FE7 and Lynn's hard mode is a great way of teaching people about how Fire Emblem works, especially Lynn's mode being a sort of tutorial. And as we'll see here with their two new characters, Will and Florina, we are learning that, hey, you should visit the villages whenever you can, because they usually have good stuff in them. And this is the only way to get Will, an archer, who's a pretty good archer. So archers are ranged units, as you can see here. It's good that they can attack from a range, but they can only attack from a range. If they get close up on, they get attacked and they can't counterattack. So kind of frail units, but it's definitely good to have the options of long range. They can stand behind a defensive unit. Really good. Will himself specializes in skill and strength as an archer. His speed is actually kind of, I have it here on screen here. His speed is actually a little bit lackluster. It's not horrible, but there's only a few archers we get in this game, and he's actually more damage based, and I believe, no, he's a pretty run-of-the-mill archer. Archers generally have pretty good strength, skill, and speed, or actually mainly just skill and speed. I shouldn't even say strength. But Will, I feel, does a little bit more damage, which is good, because doing more damage means he can kill things easier, and that's good. But we also have Florina over here, and Florina, as we'll see, who will get this kill, is a Pegasus Knight. Pegasus Knights are able to fly. Did you see how I flew over the wall there? Another good thing for positioning. Florina's just really good overall. Most Pegasus Knights have very high speed, but Florina's best stats are skill, speed, and luck. So she's kind of a glass cannon, I gotta say. But because of her high speed and pretty okay strength growth, she will start hitting things pretty hard as we get later into the game, or she'll at least be fast, and that's really good. Another important thing about Pegasus riders to note is that they have a weakness to archers. If you see there where it says aid, there's a little picture of like the thing. It means it's a flying unit, and any flying unit, archers will do bonus damage to it with their bows. Kind of makes sense, you're shooting them out of the sky sort of thing. So just be careful with your Pegasus Knights. Although they can go very far, they can die very easily to an archer. I mean very easily. So then on top of that, I'm gonna run Lynn up here, and Sane's gonna start fighting this guy. Use your Iron Lance. Oh, do you double this guy? Holy crap. Sane's already doubling things, guys. Oh my god. He's just gonna kill this guy on his own. Oh, there he goes. Sane having high damage is pretty good. I gotta say. Sane does pretty good with that. So I'm gonna put Sane standing right there. It's not doubling this guy, but his chances of getting hit are very unlikely. I am gonna try to train Florina a little bit, Pegasus Knights are very good units. Having all their range is really good. You came to help the village? That's good. With so many bandits, I wasn't sure what to do. It's not much, but please take this money. There is an armory to the southeast of us. Equip yourself as you see fit and help us, please. 2,000 gold. Very useful. We'll be able to spend that on things. Things that we definitely need, I gotta say. Nope. Good job, Sane. Ow. You gonna double this mercenary? No, I didn't think you would, but I dreamed. So that archer's in a bad position now. If I hit this guy with that... Can Florina finish that? She would double, but she would only deal 5 damage, which would not be enough. So I'm just going to move Florina to right there, as silly as that might seem. Oh, Zane with the crit! Zane, that's 2 crits for you already? That's really good, I gotta say. Good job, Zane. Good job. Level 5. Crappy level up, but all that strength is going to help. He's gotten a strength every single level up. That's really good, I gotta say. Alright, so what else am I going to do here? I'm going to have Lynn come through here. Hit this guy. We haven't actually used her Manikata yet. So just looking at the stats here, you'll see the Iron Sword. It's kind of okay. It's got a might of 5. That's what the MT stands for. MT is how much damage you're going to do. And has a good chance of hitting. It's a little heavy. That's what WT is. It's weight. But the Manikata here, as you can see, has a might of 8. A lot higher. Its hit is a bit lower, but it's actually a lighter weapon. Weight matters. It'll if you carry a weapon that's too heavy, it'll decrease your speed. I'll discuss that more in depth later. But it has a crit of 20, so we're just going to use it here just to show it off. Hopefully we get a crit. There it is! Bam, bam, boom! I know the first time you got that crit with Lynn, you always just felt so good getting it, and I gotta say, it's still badass. And now that she has that, I'm actually going to wield... I'm going to take that Iron Sword off of her hands and equip it for a sec. With any weapon that's really good like that, I highly recommend trying to save the uses on them, because you don't want to use them too much. Good job, Kent. Kent doesn't double because he's slow. I think Florina can finish off that bandit. That would be my plan, hopefully. Oh, you can't. Just barely. How much damage did you do that guy? Not enough. I gotta hope that you hit that guy then. And you have no health, which is not good. I'm gonna have Kent visit the armory here. Buy an extra iron lance and an extra iron sword. Oh, I don't have a merchant. Do I have to sell? I'm gonna sell one of these vulneraries just because I don't need it. I'm just buying an extra iron lance and an extra iron sword. That's all. I just wanted some extra weapons there. Sane can come over and finish off that guy. Good job, Sane. And yeah, Lynn will take this guy on. Nope. Oh, another crit. Bam, bam, boom. I love Lynn's crit. It's so good. The fact she pulls it out, points it, she gets the after images. Great example of how this game's animations are solid. I forget if Magal moves, but if he goes right there, he'll be... If Florina goes right there, she'll be fine. Just use that vulnerary. Let's see what happens. So this guy's going to attack Florina, and then hopefully Florina hits him back. Yeah, good job, Florina. It's good experience. There we go. And now we can take on the boss. One thing I'm going to talk about really quick here
Everyone's going to move in closer, but no one's going to fight because they're all at full health. So one thing you'll see here, because I'm talking about weight really quick, Iron Lances have a weight of 8. They're actually very heavy, and Florina's Slim Lance is very light. It's only got a weight of 4. Now the downside is that the Iron Lance has a higher might of 7, right? I'm going to trade one to Florina here because she only has a Slim Lance. I'm going to give her an Iron Lance because she can wield those too. You see, the Slim Lance hits more, has a higher chance of crit, just slightly, but it weighs less. That's what weight stands for, or what the weight represents. A very important stat that all units have here is Con, stands for Constitution. It affects rescues, but it also, I believe it affects your ability to wield heavy weapons. When you do an attack, your attack speed, which you saw when, I'll do it here when you go to attack. You'll notice if I attack with a slim sword, my attack speed is 9, because my constitution is 4 and the weight is 4. So because the constitution and the weight are the same, they cancel each other out. You get a 0, you apply 0 to your speed. It's only if you go over, because if I use the Iron Lance, which if you remember had a weight of 8, her attack speed is 5. It's 8. It's 4 higher than her constitution, so it subtracts 4 off of your speed. But it still has higher base damage, so in case you just need the raw damage, using a heavier weapon is sometimes still beneficial, but it's important to use light weapons for characters that aren't as strong, you know, they don't have the same constitution. It's a really boring thing, but attack speed is something that's very big in Fire Emblem. It's been around in a lot of the older games. It's just a very interesting mechanic. It helps you understand what different weapons are good for and how to use units certain ways. And because Florina is a Pegasus Knight and doesn't have the biggest constitution, you gotta be careful. You gotta be careful with the weapons she uses. I'm still gonna keep her with the Iron Lance. I just wanted to talk about that because I think it's kind of cool. If you go in with that Slim Lance, what happens here? You would do 3 damage twice, but that's it. And if you went in with the Iron Lance, you would do 6 damage. You get the same damage either which way. But I'm just going to stand you right there. Miguel does not move, as we have just learned. Kent's going to run up here and trade his new Iron Sword to Lyn. Lyn's going to use the Iron Sword because I don't want to waste the Manikati. Hey, listen, there's something I wanted to ask you.
Begging for your life so soon, wench.
Are you Taliver bandits? Taliver? Those greedy monsters, we're nothing like them. Those fiends will even kill women and children. We're from Ganelon, and we know a little something of honor. We don't harm women, for one thing. After all, why kill what you can sell? If you're not Taliver, then there's no reason for you to die here today. If you would like to tuck your tails and flee, do so now. No more courtesies. You're gonna learn to watch your tongue. So as you'll see, Miguel's using a steel axe. Steel is the next step up from iron. We also got a level up on Lyn. What did she got? Speed and luck? I'll take a speed. The luck's kind of whatever. Luck is such a weird stat, as it is normally in RPGs, I find. You don't double, but you're gonna do 7 with this. Draw your swords. We're not listening to any of your stinking apologies. If Florina can't get this, I'll have Sane take it, but... So 6 would die to the Iron Lance, but it's a 76% chance of hitting. I'm gonna just drink a Vulnerary and see what happens on his turn. I'm not sure what's gonna happen here. I'm kind of scared, actually. Whatever. He's gonna attack Lyn, and then Lyn's gonna kill him. I was gonna have Florina do it, and then I got scared.
You'll live to regret this. My brothers, the Ganelon bandits will not let this stand. Ugh.
I got scared because I realized because he had the steel axe, I figured he was gonna do too much damage, which in reality, I don't think he would have one-shot Florina, but whatever. We're gonna do another chapter this episode. That's finally taken care of. Lyn! Florina, why did you follow me? It's so dangerous. Do you remember the knighting ceremony of the Pegasus Knights of Ilia? Yes, you join a band of freelance soldiers to further your training. Is that what brought you here, Florina? Uh-huh. I wanted to talk to you before I set out. But when I went to Sakai, I heard that you had left with some strangers and... You were worried for me? Thank you, but I'm more worried about you. Me? Listen, most mercenaries are men, right? Bands of men? I can't imagine you being at all comfortable around them. I know. It's just, I've always dreamt of being a Pegasus Knight. I imagined I would just work it out somehow. After today, I'm not so sure. Maybe I should just give up. Florina, don't cry. Yes, there's no reason to give up your dream. Oh. Battery just died on the camera, that's okay. Sane, you should come with us. With the addition of Will here, we're a fine group of soldiers, and freelance to boot. What did you just include me? Of course, we were destined to meet here. It's fate. Come now, Lindis. Band of mercenaries is as good a training group as you will find anywhere. Sane, this is no joking matter. Lindis, Lynn? Mercenaries? I can give you details later. This is all a bit rushed. However, Sane is right. Will you come with us, Florina? Travel with you, Lynn? Truly? I will be so happy. Fantastic, beauteous Florina. I am a knight of Kalen. My name is Sane. Ah! Stay back. Don't get so close. Ah, beautiful and yet so modest. I beg your forgiveness calling us mercenaries. No, I approve. We can't leave Florina on her own. She requires special attention, though. Can I count on you? Yes, you have but to ask. So, is it really alright if I travel with you? Oh, yeah, of course, if you're willing, Will. Actually, I'm very grateful. Truth be told, all of my money was stolen, and I'm at a bit of a crossroads. I would be honored to count myself one of Lindis's legion. Lindis's legion? This is getting stranger with every day, Beepo. After defeating the bandits, Lynn continues westward. She and her colleagues stopped for the night at a ruined fortress. The Ganelon bandits are in a rage after their brethren fell to Lynn's swords. They race in pursuit of the companions. Their angry footsteps sound closer and closer. In Occupation's Shadow. Ah, this should suffice. Tonight's bed. This mildewy old fortress? Is this the best we can do? Come, Will, surely you jest. The bandits keep everything in turmoil around here. No one has time to worry about travelers, and there are rather a lot of us. This will be fine. Who wants to be stuck inside anyway? I prefer a place where I can feel the wind blow. As long as I'm at Lynn's side, I'll be fine. And for your protection, your man-at-arms Sane will be right here by your side, ladies. Sane, both you and I are to remain awake. We will alternate the watch. Alas. Your pardon, milady. Who's there? Forgive my intrusion. My name's Natalie. I'm from a village not far from here. Are you alright? Your leg. It's fine, don't worry. It's from a childhood sickness. I can't travel far on it, but it doesn't trouble me much. What are you doing here all by yourself? I'm looking for my husband. I heard he was in this area. He said he was going to raise money to have my leg mended. He left the village and hasn't returned. He's a kind-hearted man, but I think he might be involved in something dangerous. I got so worried. Here's a sketch of him. It's a poor likeness at best, but his name is Dorcas. Do you know him? I'm sorry, I don't believe I've seen or heard of him.
Hey, you. Your name's Dorcas, right? You haven't done much since you joined us. If those weapons of yours aren't just for show, today's the day to let us see what you can do. I want you to attack from the back entrance to the east. There's supposed to be a woman inside. I want you to capture her. Do that, and I'll increase your share of the take. If you want gold, you've got to do it. A bunch of women, huh? It would break Natalie's sweetheart to see me sink so low.
Lady Lindis, outside the fortress, bandits. What did you say? Persistent bunch, aren't they? What do you think? Shall we go out and face them? No, Natalie cannot move well, and that would put her in danger. Let them come to us. We'll fight here within these walls. Beepo, take over. The command is yours. All we have to do is hold out until they tire and leave.
Rest easy, Natalie. No one will harm you. Listen, everyone. Fight with caution.
So as we go into chapter 4 here, again, we're learning all the basics of Fire Emblem. You know that even though this guy over here, Dorcas, is a fighter, and those are his stats and whatever, he's got a face and a name, whereas everyone else just has Bandit next to their name. Obviously, that must mean something if we paid attention to the story there, which we totally did. I'm going to move Lynn right over here, and we'll watch what happens. Meanwhile, I'm going to put Sane right there with his iron sword sticking out, and Kent's going to go right there with his iron sword sticking out. I'm going to send Will over here and start attacking this wall, because there's a wall on this side we can use. And this is a good opportunity to use the Iron Lance from Florina, because you can't double a wall, as weird as that is. You'll see that Dorcas has a hand axe. It's a ranged axe. It's actually not too bad, although very inaccurate. How did Ken get hit by that? He got hit by a 42%. Come on. Wow, Sane's slapping really hard right now. There you go, Will. Some good damage. So you also see that this chapter is a defense map. You'll see Natalie standing up here. We gotta protect Natalie. Gotta protect Natalie. But if you go to the status here, you'll see the objective is to protect Natalie for 7 turns. It's 7 turns until this map ends. However, if you take out the boss, I believe the map will immediately end. But one thing we'll see here is if we move Lynn over, there's a new talk option because Dorcas is someone we want to talk to. You, tell me, are you Dorcas? How do you know my name? Natalie told me. What are you doing with these rogues? I need money. That may be, but joining up with mercenaries? It's the only way to earn gold in these parts. I'll do anything, even this. For gold? Anything? Would you hurt your wife? Natalie is here. We're protecting her within this fortress. What? She's here? She was worried that she came looking for you. Think, Dorcas. Would your actions please your wife? You're right. I'm not even going to read the rest of that. Boom! He's blue now! Dorcas has joined the team, so let's use Dorcas now because we can. Dorcas is a fighter. Wow, good job, Dorcas. Who misses a lot, by the way. Dorcas, being a fighter, has very good strength and HP stats. Although they might have a lot of HP, they don't often have a lot of great defense. So because of that, they can take a hit or two, but not a lot, because they take a lot of damage even though they have a lot of health. So it kind of balances out that they're not the most tanky, but they will hit pretty hard because they're very high strength. In general, as you can see, Dorcas' strength here was already 7. So it's pretty good. Defense is meh. He won't get much resistance, I know that. But as you can see, his constitution is huge. He can carry stuff, he can rescue people. It's just generally pretty good. Dorcas, gotta say, the fact that you're mentioned by name in the commercial, you're kind of forgettable. So Dorcas was, which is as we'll say his name, in the commercial for this game, it doesn't make any sense. It's one of those commercials that gets created and you sit there and you go, did they even know what game they were making or what game they were talking about? It's a bunch of dudes sitting around a dinner table dining like kings, and then one dude passes out at the table and the guy goes, what happened to Dorcas? And then, for the record, you don't poison your own units in this game. You don't, although there is poison in the story, as you saw going into chapter 3 there, but it's just really weird. It's a really weird commercial. And then they do this whole thing of it's like, are you gonna ally with people or defeat them? Who are you? It's a really weird commercial, and I can't tell if I love it because it was like purposefully bad, or does it just not, or did they really have no idea what they were making, you know? I think it's kind of funny that Fire Emblem, the first time it came to North America, it got a really cheesy, kind of stupid commercial similar to like Animal Crossing and Smash Brothers, where the way it kind of shows the game is very loose, or talks about the game is pretty loose. Gotta say though, I think I love it just for the meme value. What happened to Dorcas? And what's kind of funny about this game is you'll realize as you go through it, they do say, who are you? a lot of times throughout the game. It's really weird, but let's get back to this.
What are you waiting for? She's just a child, a girl. Grr. Get more men up here now. So as you can see, he gets reinforcements too. He gets a guy up there. I'm gonna play with animations off just to get this chapter done faster. Come on, Dorcas. There you go. So he finally gets an iron axe. You'll see with the hand axe, it has very low hit of 60, but it does have a range of 1 and 2, which is pretty good. It's heavy as well. Axes in general are pretty heavy, but the iron axe will do more damage and has a better chance of hitting, so it's important to have one of each. Can you hit this, Florina, please? Yes! Florina, you got to level up. Good job, good job. That's pretty good. Getting strength on a Pegasus Knight is pretty boss. Having Sane get a lot of kills here. What's kind of funny about this map is, although it is a defense map, wow, that's a level up. Thank you, Sane. And his weapon level increased. Weapon level, you'll see with weapons here, they have a kind of ranking. It says Sword E, Lance E. You'll see with higher level weapons, I think, because Boss Man here has a Steel Axe. Oh, the Steel is an E as well. Wow, okay. Well, maybe someday we'll see something with a D. Ha! Funny. Just use the Iron Lance to make yourself feel better. Hooray! I'm gonna have Sane finish off this guy. I'm trying to get Sane as many kills as possible, believe it or not. You'll see at the bottom here on this screen, you can see how much battles you've done and how many wins and losses. Losses are how many times you've died, and if you reset the game, it will retain how many losses you have. Yeah. I'm gonna run Lynn all the way over here. Oh, Dorcas come up as well, drinking a Vulnerary. Can you get all the way down there? You can. You could hit him. Drink your last Vulnerary, just to get some health back. And you just stand in there. You going with... Oh, you won't kill him. You will there, but you might get hit on the clapback, and I don't want you to get hit. Okay, Florina. Florina, can you get this? Because if you miss... Oh, we got it. Oh, thank God. Whew. More spawns, eh? They just don't stop. Oh, I went for it, and I got it. Okay. Such a good level up. Oh my God. Oh my God. What turn are we on? Turn 6. Okay, we've got 2 turns to make this happen. So I'm gonna send Sane all the way down here to try to take out this guy. Can you take him out? Oh, yeah. There you go. I like how the boss stands next to the forest. Because they're like trying to help you. I will take out that guy. That was a good level up, Will. Holy crap. Okay. Have Lynn finish this one off. And I'll run Dorcas back into those woods if they want to fight him like that again. Oh, he hit him. Can you believe that? More spawns, but I believe as soon as you kill the boss, you win. Good job. So if we're gonna heal up a little bit, and if they want to fight her, they can. Well, I'm gonna do this top half of the map then, first. Don't miss. Oh, he missed. Oh god. He's got no health. Yeah, that didn't count as a loss or anything, did it? No. Okay. So then down on this side of the map, I'm gonna have Kent start a fight. He's gonna do 13. It's gonna be 6 times 2 is 12. Erg, how are they so tough? You, bring me more men right away. I'm gonna turn animations back on just to watch this last turn here. You're gonna do 9 times 2, which would be enough. Nope. I like his purple pants, I gotta say. Karjiga is defeated.
Oh, this is not me.
There we go. Oh, there is still an enemy face. Okay, the map doesn't end after that. I thought it did for some reason. You hit him, Dorcas. Good job. Sometimes Dorcas doesn't hit things. And as you'll see, the archer, when they get hit close range, they don't get to counterattack. They don't get to do anything. And I believe in only one Fire Emblem game does it work that way. But that's it. Curses, they're not human. Listen up, rogues, retreat, pull back. The enemies fled. Beepo, we've won. Dorcas. I'm so sorry, Natalie. All's well that ends well, right, Natalie? Remember when he was a bandit and he didn't even know you were here and he might have killed you? Our village is close. I'll take Natalie home and return tomorrow. Why can't we just say our farewells today? Well, I spoke with Beepo. I've been invited to join your group. But we're going to Lycia. I have to go somewhere to earn money. If you think I'll be of use, I'd like to go with you. You helped my wife. I owe you. Dorcas. Please, Lynn. We are both in agreement on this. Watch over my husband. Okay, thanks, Natalie. Things have finally calmed down. We'll continue taking turns keeping watch. Please rest easily. Is that all right? Are you sure? Sane? Oh, yeah, of course. Let me warn you. If bandits sneak up on you, they'll cut you down without mercy. Do you understand that? What, do you doubt my bravery? Am I not a knight? There's no need to worry. Right, Kent? If there's anything suspicious, we'll take care of it. Rest assured. Really? Well, good night then. See you tomorrow, Beepo. Let's go. Ha! No one ever trusts me. And with that, we have come to the end of another episode of Fire Emblem Rekka no Ken. Again, let me know in the comments how you feel like this project is going so far. I hope the editing has kind of gone okay. I've gotten 2 episodes down so far. In the next chapter, or next episode, and I guess in theory we're going to do the next chapter, which is going to be chapter 5 and 6 of Lynn's hard mode, and it's going pretty good. I gotta say, I'm enjoying the game so far. It is just kind of Lynn's tutorial mode. It's good that we're playing on hard mode because I get to kind of play it a little more freely. Otherwise, the tutorial's telling you, you gotta move here and then you gotta move there, and it talks to you all the time. But you'll have a lot of fun with it. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys later.